this we are going to discuss the switching techniques. The switching techniques means how the data transfer from source to destination. There are three basic switching techniques in the network. The first one is the circuit switching technique, second is the message switching technique, and third is the packet switching technique. First we are going to discuss about the circuit switching. In the circuit switching, there must be a physical path between the source and the destination. Suppose that this is your source and this is your destination, then you can see that there is a physical path. This is your physical path to transfer the data from source to destination. It is compulsory in a circuit switching, as you can understand it by its name. Also, it is a circuit, that means must have a physical path. The second important point about this one is when you deliver a message using this switching technique, then it is 100% guaranteed that it will be delivered to the destination. We can imagine this switching technique by taking the help of the telephone network. Like in the telephone network, you see that there is always a physical path between the source and the destination. I am talking about the landline telephone networks, and you know that that type of landline phones are always used for the voice communication. Okay, and the third point, message size is not fixed. In that type of network, the message size is not fixed. It can be understood by this, that we can pass a message in 1 second, 1 minute, or in 1 hour. There is no limitation of passing a message on the telephone network. So telephone network is a good example of circuit switching. The message switching technique is not in our syllabus, but it is about store and forward technique. That means in the message switching technique, all the messages will be stored at one place and then they will be forwarded to the destination depending upon the destination address mentioned on the messages. This is not in our syllabus. The another is the packet switching, which is important. The packet switching technique, you can see it in a computer networks as, okay, computer networks follow which switching technique? The packet switching technique. There is no physical connection required between the sender and the receiver. You can also take an example of the internet, or you can take an example of Wi-Fi. When we are transferring a data from one computer to another computer, then no physical connection is required. In the packet switching technique, a protocol TCP/IP is used, which is used to divide a message into small packets, and these packets are of fixed size. Okay, each packet is independent. Now, what is the meaning of each packet is independent? Each packet is independent means each packet is having its own source address and the destination address. That is, it is not dependent on anybody, because both the address it is already having, so it can travel alone on the path. That is why we use the term packet is independent. So from this topic you will have a question: what is the difference between the circuit switching and packet switching? In the circuit switching, physical connection is required, while in the packet switching, no physical connection is required. Okay, in the packet switching, TCP protocol is used to divide a message, while in the circuit switching, we do not use any type of protocol because the message size is not fixed. Okay, the first point, again I am repeating, physical connection required in packet switching, no physical connection required in the